Greetings, comrades. Welcome to Common Rabble. We had a week off last week. I'm going to be your host today. My name is Ham. I'm joined by
Buddy,
DZ,
and Pat.
Alrighty, so I had a little heavy hand in the designing of this episode. So if anyone has any feedback, please feel free to sound off in the comments on any podcatcher app, whatever the hell y'all use.
You can reach us on all your favorite social media like YouTube and Instagram and TikTok.
At Common Rabble Pod.
And Twitter.
And X.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, Elon. My bad.
We'll get there. But yeah, so it's been, we had a week off.
are you saying that it's been 1 week since you looked at me?
True. This is true.
I never took you for a Bare Naked Ladies fan.
Oh, I loved that shit as a kid.
It tracks because I know how much you love Modest Mouse, but like, yeah.
And like, it's literally just 2 songs. That's it.
You mean
there are 2 songs.
They only have
so
2 songs.
Yeah.
when you're
Exactly.
when you're driving along for work, you
No.
just hear, yeah, it's Ben, and you're just like, oh, fuck yeah.
I will stress this. When I was a kid, yes. When I lived in West Oakland, yes. This point in my life, I can't say I've...
How the hell did you live in West Oakland pre-gentrification and listen to Bare Naked Ladies?
Because my stepmom was a white lady with a CD player.
Lord have mercy.
We were definitely the only house on the block bumping.
Oh,
Bare Naked
fucking
Ladies.
100%. 100%. I probably got bullied for it, too, at some point.
You're still getting bullied for it. What are you talking about?
Hey.
It's like we're definitely laughing at you, not with you
I
on
know.
this podcast. But yeah, so how
And
was
you know
your...
what's funny? You know what's funny? That shit doesn't really hold up anymore. It might not have ever held up.
What the fuck is Chickadee China? The
That's
Chinese
what I was
chicken? No
thinking,
one
man.
fucking knows.
Hey,
Except for the
I can
racist that
explain
wrote
that. That's definitely an attack on my people.
Actually, I think it was on the Chinese people.
Close enough.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, look, as far as 23andMe is concerned, I'm like 1% Chinese, like 3% Korean.
Damn. It's only 3%? I thought it was a lot higher.
23andMe is astrology for genetics.
They kind of just go
Wow.
Astrology
That
for
is not what I meant.
Eugenics.
Yeah, eugenicists.
Eugenealogy.
Woof.
Yeah.
Well, that was a hell of an intro.
Yeah, here we are. So yeah, we didn't record last week of August, or last week of July. It's currently the first week of August.
Because
it's
several
hot as fuck, literally everywhere in the world, especially in the studio today.
Last week it wasn't hot. When I was in San Francisco, like most of last week, doing like a work conference. All of my coworkers from around the U.S. came. It was kind of dope. It was like 70 degrees tops the whole time I was out there. And then like having to work back on this side of the bay where it's like 70 degrees was the lowest it's been today. It was like 100 degrees out in Fairfield. It was such like the 15 minutes I spent outside while I was there just really, really sucked. It just like immediately as I'm outside, just start beads dripping sweat from my head. Fucking garbage.
I feel like it hasn't been this hot. Like, I feel like it was cooling down, and then today it was just like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, it's been like windy-ish like all of last week and this weekend.
I think there's something about the heat is moving westward or something, like from Arizona and whatnot. Like I don't think we're gonna hit that fucking 115 or whatever the fuck it was, but like
the average Tracy temperature.
yeah, the heat is gonna get this way. I mean, like so it was 32 or 31 consecutive days of temperatures above 115 degrees in Phoenix, Arizona, where the nighttime temperature was also like 100 degrees.
Jesus.
So at no point during those fucking 30 days did that temperature dip down low enough to be like habitable to be outside. That's just sounds like hell.
I heard people in Phoenix were like getting 2nd-degree burns by like falling on the sidewalk.
I thought it was third.
Third degree
Okay,
burns
yeah.
and like
Fourth
I
and-
want to say probably dying too.
I think people did die from that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Because
'cause-
old people fall and the life alert is not fast enough.
Hey,
You just kind of melt into the sidewalk.
like a fucking
Grandma,
puddle.
go.
No,
Grandma's a puddle. Like a fucking egg in
Yeah.
a commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking
Laundry's done.
crazy.
I thought it was a fire alarm. That makes sense.
We gotta evacuate.
So, you know who else gets third degree burns? People that lose to Ken at Evo.
This is true. This is true.
Which was everybody.
Literally everybody.
So yeah, shouts out Evo if you're listening. Reach out.
Mr. Wizard, if you're listening,
No, he's not involved anymore. That man's been banished.
are you serial?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay,
the-
that's
I don't know
news to
who
me.
runs Evo now, but it's not
What
him.
were the terms of his banishment?
Not good.
Wasn't it? Wait, isn't the people that run Evo those two dudes they brought on stage while they were filling time after Leffen absolutely bodied everyone in Strive?
I thought it was Li Joe. And
No, Li Joe was there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't he
but
just the host?
I had no idea. I figured he was in charge, but I think
who was
maybe
the
he was just
charismaless
hosting.
guy talking about all the
don't know.
announcements?
I think he was a
Yeah.
government dude from Vegas talking about how Evo has done a lot for the economy.
But they got Evo Day. Las Vegas got Evo Day.
Yeah, we're going to Evo next year for content.
Oh God, I fucking wish we need to go to Evo Japan.
Ham.
I don't want to go to Las Vegas
Ham.
for any reason.
Ham, are you telling me you don't want to be in an auditorium in the stadium in Mandalay Bay filled with sweaty nerds like us?
I was just gonna say, can you describe the smells that would come from a fighting game tournament?
Hey, let me stop you there.
Haven't you been to an anime convention?
Wait. Smash Bros isn't at Evo anymore.
Because it's not a fighting game. It doesn't deserve to be
Shut
there.
the fuck up.
It's just a sweating game.
It's a competitive platformer. It is not a fighting game.
I will competitive platform your ass through the front door.
That's fine. That's a Smash Zone. Blast Zone? Blast Zone? Smash Zone? What is it called?
Blast zone.
Zone? Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Hey, look.
Smash is dead like it should be.
Stop. Hey, look, if anyone listening is into competitive fighting games, Evo was great. Hit us in the comments with that because we all know it was great. I love the way that Street Fighter 6 is panning out because it just feels so... All the games feel fast, which is something that I was missing in 5. I feel like I really didn't enjoy watching 5, but 6 looks incredible. And wait, hang on. I got like 2 more things and then we'll get there. But aside from just the pace of it, I loved how every set felt just like a nail biter, especially grand finals, you know, because I was certain Angry Bird was going to just kind of sweep grand finals over Mena.
Yeah.
And then it went to
Game
set
10.
2. Yeah, it went to game 10. I was just like, this is nuts. Those Ken Luke matches were
I would say
absolutely nuts.
Mena is a GOAT. Like, I fucking hate Blanca with a passion, but Mena is a GOAT. Like, he gets the character, does his shit. Like, the fucking corner, like, cross-up juggle was fucking ridiculous. That shit went on for, like, the majority of, like, it was, like, 75 to 80% of that dude's fucking health bar. That shit's crazy.
Look.
That shit shouldn't happen. I only really hate Blanca because that shit shouldn't happen in Street Fighter. That is some Marvel versus Capcom shit. But
You did
it's
say in the
still
chat,
tight.
you just said in the chat yesterday that Blanca plays like a MVC character.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me was when Mena took the set over Tokido because it went to the absolute last round, and I was certain Tokido had it, and then Mena hit that level 2 super and the ramp up into just the most absurd combo I've seen in a while, and I was like, well, shit, I'm not happy about it, but at the same time, I can't even be mad.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say Mena getting the pixel on Angry Bird. I was like, no, he's got it. He's gonna win. He's gonna win this shit. But yeah, that shit was crazy. He, who did he beat with the 69p? He beat someone. Me and
Was it not Tokido?
I don't think so. I think it was one of the first rounds. I could be fucking wrong.
It could have been Haitani because I think Mena played Haitani in losers quarters.
It was just the fucking peed on him at 69. Like, that shit is just fucking, I don't even know, man. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful game.
Yeah, I finally got, after watching Evo, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah, your ass said Tekken 8 is gonna be better than Street Fighter 6. You're
shut the
full of
fuck up.
shit.
Hold up. I don't know that I'm necessarily wrong yet.
Tekken 7 was better than Street Fighter 5. I'll give you that.
Yeah, a lot of things are better than Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter 5 in the end really shaped up. It was ass on release, and then again for like the next 3 years. But
Okay, wait, hold on. As somebody who plays Ken, thanks to you, Ham. As somebody who plays Ken,
why? Thanks to me.
well, because when I originally started playing 4, which is where I started with you, I played Vega, and then you played Ken a bunch. I saw how cool Ken was, so I started playing Ken. Then I actually got good at Street Fighter, and then we went backwards. We started playing with Johnny Snacks,
There you
and
go.
I started playing like Third Strike and stuff, good Street Fighter, and I played Ken through all of that. I played Ken through all of 5, even after they nerfed the shit out of Ken and he stopped being good.
Yeah, Ken was S tier on release for 5, which
Just
I
like
feel
he's gonna be for 6.
because on Street Fighter 4, also Vanilla 4, Ken was S tier. And I just feel like that's just a thing in SF6. Like he was mid, like on all, like everyone's fucking tier lists had Ken in the middle.
And for 6.
For 6, yeah, when it first dropped, because they were like, Shotos, everyone else has unique sets, like things are gonna look a little different.
It's been
like,
2 months and everybody agrees he's like the
he
best
is
character in the game.
easily S plus.
Yeah, he's got some sauce.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of at a crossroads because I literally downloaded the game yesterday. I haven't played yet. I know I'm going to play Ken because, let's be honest, I knew I was going to play Ken, but I really want to play Luke and I really want to play Jamie.
Just play Luke. Don't play Jamie. Like if you play Jamie, you got to lab. You got to get good with Jamie because like Jamie, I feel like is like the Dan currently. Like
Don't say that. No,
like
not that bad.
Jamie can pop off, but I mean, I haven't quite seen it yet. It's his mechanics. His mechanics are just not there. Like you need to do the drink thing and you have to commit to so many frames while doing your drinks. But once he's at 3 drinks, he kind of goes hard. But like to get there is hard.
So-
I've not lost to a Jamie online.
There several episodes ago, I had talked about 6 and I was asking you about what DLC characters you wanted to see, and I mentioned the twins. And given that Jamie is an obvious extension of the twins, I'm just a little sad because it's what I wanted, but everything, like the fact that he has moves that are locked behind the drink mechanic just feels so bad. Then I found out yesterday, apparently his damage scaling starts at 90% until he starts drinking. And I'm like, yikes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work to put in.
Once he gets maxed, like you don't have to do anything. But then again, you have to fucking damn near already win the match. He's a win more character. He is the character to play if you're trying to style on someone, which is why I say he's the Dan.
He's such a stylish character, though. And I love
Absolutely.
the design. I love all the work they put into making him cool as shit.
He hits
but
max drinks and the braids come off. He just it looks fucking
Yeah.
sick. Yeah.
almost, it's like Necalli and V-Trigger-esque, except
Yeah.
good.
Like Jamie, as shit as he is at the moment, is still better than Necalli ever
Damn.
was. All they took the one good thing about Necalli, and that was the fucking hair mechanic that they were super proud of for Street
Yeah.
Fighter 5.
Hey, Reddit agrees.
Yeah.
Which is wild because that's the same game with Banana Ken hair.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
really
look, Pat and I talked about this off air. Ken's outfit in 5 was actually great, but the face and the hair were just so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they really just knocked it out of the ballpark by like, instead of making him look good, let's make him look like fucking is derelict the word?
I think it
The
is.
story that goes behind it is what I think really
good.
serves it.
And
though.
this is what happens when people invest in cryptocurrency. Ken Masters loses his company.
He didn't just lose his company, he got framed for being a terrorist.
This is also true. But thank the military police for freeing him from that.
Also, you know how Luke is supposed to be the new Ryu? Ken beat his ass.
Yeah.
In storyline, he beat his ass.
Yeah, Luke isn't that strong in storyline. Luke is like literally, for some reason, even though he's like a super prestigious military police officer, or private
I think
Private military contractor. He's
private
not military
contractor.
police.
There you go. Yeah. Even though he is a war crimer,
Yeah.
like, and he has pedigree in the game, but like they're still trying to make you believe that this dude is a nobody who's like new to street fighting. But it's like this dude literally has murder contracts. Like, how are they trying to make him seem like a fresh green baby face, but also like hardened killer?
Yeah.
All things considered, I was not behind Luke being the face of the franchise going forward. I'm a little bit more on board with it now, if only for the fact that I stumbled across his voice actor YouTube channel and saw a bunch of videos he's doing with like the other voice actors from 6 and all that, and just the amount of personality and care that he's putting into the character. And I'm like, yeah, I can get behind this because it's goofy as shit and I love it.
Yo, I feel like fucking Street Fighter 6 is like a letter of love to just fighting games and like the history of everything that goes into it. So
Yeah, the launch of 6, like compared to 5, has been night and day. I feel like.
yeah, because 6 was a complete game.
Yeah.
Look, we're not a fighting game podcast, but seriously,
Not yet.
Street Fighter 6 is top.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, left in one Guilty
And
Gear.
a Smash player, 1 Guilty Gear, so there.
3-0,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Smash on top.
The collective FGC is mauling.
Smash on top, but not at the WrestleMania of fighting games.
Okay,
Makes sense.
Evo
Make it
is
make
the
sense.
WrestleMania of fighting games, but I feel like Cap Cup is still more important to Street
No,
Fighter.
yes, for Street Fighter, not
Yeah.
not the FGC as a
Yeah,
whole.
because Cap Cup doesn't invite anyone else.
Good. Keep the sweaty Smash players where they belong.
You're right. Whoa, 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 whoa,
You just said you right.
Yeah.
You're right, but
what
I wasn't talking about
Editor,
Smash.
editor, do your thing.
Editor my ass. Yams, leave that shit in. The people need to know.
Keep the sweaty Smash players out of Cap Cup, but also all of the sweaty anime players and the sweaty Tekken players. And if you play Soul Calibur, I just feel bad for you.
Pat, Leffin is a sweaty anime player.
I know. He shouldn't go to Capcom Cup unless he's playing Street Fighter.
Real quick, okay, look, again, not a fighting game podcast. Can we touch on MK1 real quick? Because it looks like it's gonna be.
If you want to, yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty good so far. The graphics are nice.
it looks
much I can
smoother
say.
than the last one.
Well, MK11 looked janky, admittedly.
I mean, it was better than 10. 10
yeah,
was
but
fucking horrible.
Mortal Kombat's looked janky for a long time, just animation wise, just because that's the style of the game. And I'm not knocking it because I play Mortal Kombat. I enjoy Mortal Kombat. Okay, I know you are, but I enjoy Mortal Kombat. I think it's a fun game. It's probably like the first quote unquote real fighting game that I played. But you know, with that said,
Yeah, Marabou's fuck with Mortal
thought-
Kombat.
Johnny Cage.
Mortal Kombat's the American fighter.
I just thought it was like the broke people one because that's the one. This is the only one I played as a kid.
No, that's
You mean
that's
broke-
King of Fighters.
Hey, DZ, are you referring to broke as in like no money or broke as in broken people?
no money.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to agree with you on the latter of the two.
I was gonna say broke. What's the one with the beach volleyball? That's the one for
That's
broken people.
Tekken, dog.
DOA.
Yeah, that's
Oh, also,
broken people.
yeah. Okay, I forgot about that.
You can be Master Chief.
You said
in
TOA.
4.
TOA.
That's not Master Chief.
Oh, well, you can be a Spartan.
You could be a Spartan.
Yeah.
Wait, TOA is
DOA.
DOA.
Dead or Alive.
Dead or alive. Ah, gotcha.
Yeah,
It
they
should
had,
be called
A1, no.
TOA, if you know what I mean. Or TNA, I guess.
Please explain.
Oh, tits
Oh
and
yeah,
ass.
I remember that game.
You've
wanted
searched
you to say-
Dead or Alive
Yeah.
4. I think what you're looking for is Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Yeah. We don't care about the actual fighting game. We only want the spin-off with the bikinis.
Look, Donkey, if you're listening, please reach out.
Please.
Once upon a
Yeah.
time was just like, I'm here for the massive plot. We
Yeah.
were all here for the massive plot.
Yeah, I would legitimately say that DOA was like DOA 4 was pretty solid, and then everything after that was just like fan service games. Like when I worked at GameStop, I'd have people like buying DOA games. I'm just like, I know what you're
Did
doing.
you put it in a
I know
brown
why-
paper
I know why.
bag?
I
It
didn't
felt,
know.
it felt gross. I was like,
didn't
wash your
know-
hands.
I didn't know people chose to buy that game. I thought that's just like the type of game that like your parent got you.
That's not the kind of game your parents
No.
should be
They
buying
Just was
you.
like
You know
it's
what?
on the shelf
Okay,
because it
wait.
was on sale. Here you go.
I'm sure that happened in some cases, but in general, I don't think that's the kind of game that a
like-
parent is buying for their
Okay,
child.
Pat, wait, let me. So
Not
once
an
upon
active parent.
Yeah.
when I used to fly to Florida to visit my grandma
Florida.
every year during summer vacation from school, one time we went to GameStop and I just picked Ninja Gaiden 2 off the shelf and she just bought it, no questions asked. And at the time, my mom was like, "No, you can't play games with an M rating because they're too like fucked up."
And she
Because
was
she
right.
thought every game with an M rating was
Also, how did you as a child beat Ninja Gaiden? Aren't those like
it was hard.
I was like, aren't those notoriously some of like the hardest games?
Well,
Like Souls before Souls
for
was a thing?
starters, did you
Lightweight.
beat it?
I did.
Let's start
This
there.
man
Okay.
had time on his hands. What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude,
that's
I
true.
was a fucking child.
Yeah.
I wish I had the amount of time
You
to
said
devote
when
to
you
gaming.
went to your grandparents' house?
My grandma.
Your grandma's house? So I'm thinking, like, what else was there for this kid to be doing?
Dude, I was there for like
Besides
2
going to video
fucking
games.
months during the summer.
Yeah.
So I just labbed the shit out of Ninja Gaiden.
100%.
You
That-
just
that
have all
makes
the
sense.
time in the world to
And so
brute force it.
What were you doing? I was eating, pooping, playing video games,
Playing Ninja Gaiden.
maybe sleeping. That's debatable.
You know what sucked? Fucking hauling my Xbox 360 across the country with me.
Yeah, that sounds annoying.
Yeah.
I'm sure TSA love that.
Dude, I was like 14. TSA was not going to flag me for fucking trying to blow up a plane with my goddamn Xbox.
Yeah.
Probably. Maybe.
I don't know. They might.
Is this a bomb? Look, it does get really hot, but I don't know. It'll be fine.
Shit, the Xbox 360 did get really hot.
Yeah.
I bricked like 2 of them, just, Red Ring of Death.
I remember when we like my stepbrother had one. And then like when that one died, I remember going on Craigslist to try to like he went to like try to buy another one. And I feel like back then it was actually relatively easy to find somebody else selling an Xbox, where like now if you were to buy like an Xbox, the new Xbox, the new PlayStation, it's like, oh, someone's going to charge you full price.
DZ, do you
Bare
know
minimum.
do you know why?
Because these consoles don't suck anymore.
Well, it's not no, that's not entirely true.
Because I'm thinking of like the Xbox 360 arcade, and I remember when my like brother got one from Craigslist, brand new essentially.
Wasn't
Got
the 360 arcade the shit one?
It was the one
Yeah.
with no hard drive.
No hard drive.
Yeah.
But he just needed the console, and I
What do
guess
you mean you don't have Uno?
the other thing with the arcade was it didn't have the better graphics port. I think it didn't
Yeah.
have the HDMI port. It just had the standard AV thing. But it worked. It was just like, the other one just fucking died. I just remember like when it red ringed, everybody was so pissed.
Yeah, I would get consoles in where like they wouldn't even fucking red ring. They just would not turn on. Just some
That was
shit
just
was
all the
just
roaches
wrong
inside.
with them. Oh no, that's a thing.
Oh, I know.
Fucking-
I follow a lot of TikToks of like
Heat.
device repair stuff, and it's like when they open them, it's like, oh, we've got friends inside. I'm just like, yeah, that shit would get shipped right the fuck back.
No, yeah,
if you
when
ever
I-
sent me something like that.
When I worked at GameStop, this dude came by trying to sell, I think it was like a PS3, and he like pulled it out of his backpack and then put it on the table, and like just like dirt fell out of it. And then my supervisor was just like, "Yo, put that shit back in your backpack. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of our store." I was like, "Your machine is full of roaches. Those are fucking roach eggs."
That's
You-
roach poop
Yeah,
and
it was like,
eggs.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
like, he's like, "I know what that looks like. You cannot bring that into this building. Like that will fuck up all
It
of the
just-
consoles in the back. Like
it
if they
just-
fucking hatch or some shit."
It just stopped working, and I wanted to like sell. It works most of the time.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
just turn it on and I hear a screaming
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
noise.
turn it on and you start hearing clicking like fucking Fallout. Just
Yo,
fucking rad roaches.
I wanted to like Fallout 4 so much, but I couldn't get behind the whole Minecraft building your settlement aspect of it. For people that like that
literally
shit.
killed that game for me.
Yeah, right?
100%.
Because I love Fallout 3 and I love New Vegas so much.
Yeah.
But that just, I couldn't, I feel like I didn't have, I think Fallout 4 just came out at the wrong time for me. Because if Fallout 4 had come out when I was playing Ninja Gaiden 2, I would have had all the time in the world to devote to that shit. I would have built like the biggest fucking settlement you ever seen.
I'll say Fallout 4 came out right after Destiny, didn't it? Or Destiny was just out or was about to release.
Sounds about right, like 2013, 2014-ish.
Yeah, and I feel like you were just
Oh, I went hard on
live
Destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Ham for getting me the fucking Destiny PS4. I still have that and it
hell
still
yeah.
runs.
The white
Tight,
one. Yeah, with
tight.
like the map.
That's not even the
details.
coolest thing Ham got for me while he was at GameStop. The best thing and something I still treasure and keep in my collection is the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3DS.
Yeah.
I keep it on the charger all the time. It always has battery. I can play it whenever I want. I just don't because I really don't have time to play video games anymore. Except tonight because I'm getting in some rounds on Street Fighter 6 with Pat and Ham. DZ's not going to join us because DZ don't fight in game like that. But
No.
you're always welcome to get scrubbed up in the lobby, bitch.
Yeah. That's what would happen.
Open invitation.
The only one I ever played was like Capcom versus SNK, like 2 or 3, I think.
It's a good one.
That's a real man's fighting game.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good game. It was the only one I actually
It was a
liked.
very hard game too.
It's like Akuma, Storm, and
That's Marvel vs. Capcom.
That's
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh yeah, Capcom
Yeah,
SNK
Storm
is
Wars
like
is
yeah,
SNK.
Marvel,
that's
that's
but
what it is then.
the Capcom SNK is like Street Fighter and King of Fighters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Hey, Ham-
Marvel versus Capcom.
Are you playing the new King of Fighters at all?
I have it. Never got any of the DLC characters, so I technically am playing vanilla.
Is Rock a DLC character?
Yes.
Whack.
The Rock.
Rock Howard.
Not
He's Howard's son.
not the Nug.
What are you guys talking about? What game?
King of Fighters.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever told the story on the fucking pod, but so King of Fighters has like a really prolific history with Mexico, in the sense that I feel like like King of Fighters is bigger in Mexico than in the U.S. because during the times when like arcades were booming out here, like Street Fighter cabinets were like, that was a premium. You had a Tekken cabinet, you had a Street Fighter cabinet, those shits were valuable. And in Mexico, they're like, we're not gonna we can buy 2 King of Fighter machines for the price of like 1 Street Fighter machine. So a lot of the places out there had hella like,
And people are still gonna play either one.
yeah, regardless. So there was a bunch of KOF 97 cabinets out there. Like when I went to Mexico, I didn't see any arcade shit out there because I was in like small towns, but there was like this one fishing town, like literally everyone in this small town, like they catch and gut fish for a living. Super small town. There is one arcade cabinet plugged into the side of a building. The arcade
It's just
cabinet
outside?
is just outside. KOF 97.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking amazing. I was like, this is what the motherland has brought for me.
Blinded that shit in the pouring
Yeah.
rain. It was like a thunderstorm. You're just outside.
Yeah. It
Running the
felt-
set.
Yeah, so like King of Fighters always just reminds me of that, like just that history with Mexico. Just really, really interesting. Not very deep history, but
Yeah, it's really popular in like South America for the same reasons, right?
Yeah, I feel like the only place that KOF has a huge following outside of South America and Mexico is Japan itself.
yeah.
Because
That makes sense.
if you watch any King of Fighters tournament, in general, you're not like, if you get deep in the bracket, it's going to be mostly South American, Mexican, occasionally Japan, but you really don't see anyone from like the US or Europe making it deep in bracket in those games.
No.
We're
Absolutely
free.
not.
We're free.
yeah.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's the people in the US are focused on Street Fighter.
Probably.
Yeah, because they have the
Way bigger prize
way
pool.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even just way bigger prize money, but it's just way more accessible.
Well, Angry Bird took home $20K for winning Evo yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is $20K in the long run a lot of money? Not really, but for playing a fighting game, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Shit, we would all love to play our respective games and win $20K.
Yeah, for like 1 day's work, basically.
I mean, that
3
1
days
day's work.
It's a long day. Yeah.
Yeah, he beat out 7,000 other participants to
Yeah.
take home 20 grand. Is that worth it? I don't know, because think about how much time he had to lab to get to that
yeah.
caliber.
It's funny that you say that because so I watched Evo with my girlfriend yesterday. She was cooking, and then like we were watching it while we were eating
Tell
dinner.
her we're sorry.
She actually enjoyed it, if you can believe that.
I don't.
I
but
wasn't
go on.
going to watch. No, I wasn't going to watch grand finals. When Punk went up 2-0 against Meta, I was like, all right, let's just go watch the boys. We're going to go watch the season finale. Like, this is a foregone conclusion. And I put the laundry in the dryer, and that's when Mena started to come back on Punk. And after that set, she was like, sit back down. We're going to watch grand finals. And I was like, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah, she's a keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sounds fun.
correct choice because Grand Finals was sick.
Yeah, it
Grand
was really
finals
good.
was so fucking good. Oh my God. Sorry, DZ.
DZ's just like, these motherfuckers don't shut the fuck up about these fucking video games.
DZ's like, I've been here for 30 fucking minutes and all they're talking about is fucking fighting games.
Just take a round off Ruben in Marvel and then we'll stop talking about it.
I'm not tripping. That's fine.
In Marvel?
Yeah, that's his game.
Marvel versus Capcom.
No, it's Capcom versus SNK.
Same thing.
Yeah, okay. Same diff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're gonna anger somebody with that. just know that.
Hey, listeners, if you're angered by that, let us know in the comments and then come get scrubbed up by this Ken in SF6.
Yeah, we had programming set for today.
And we still do.
Yeah. So let's roll into that. Evo was just the tip of this iceberg.
Hey, real quick, before we move on, DZ, how was your week?
I already went over that. That's fine. I was working.
You and me
With all
both,
my
buddy.
coworkers, and on Tuesday, I was dropping some shit off to one of my coworkers at their hotel. And I saw a fucking like blacked out Suburban, police lights, and the fucking flying up the street towards it's like the Mark Hopkins Hotel. So it's like right on the line that the trolley goes up to. So it's like the hill that you end up going up. Chasing some dude in a Honda Civic going like fucking 60 down that like 25 mile an hour street, just fucking flying. But the dude had a ski mask on. He was in this like newer Civic, and he was just I don't know, sat up driving, just fucking like looking back, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? But like see him come around the corner, and then I see the black Suburban just fucking fly around the corner and just like chase him up the hill. So it was kind of interesting, you know.
Cool.
Did you get it on camera?
No.
Fuck.
Actually,
Do you think it'll be on the dash cam?
it's probably on the dash cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was driving when it happened. I wonder if I hit the button. I don't remember if I hit the button. I have to check because I can hit a button to tell it to lock the video that was.
If you have that,
It's
post it
already
to
been
our
a week,
Insta.
so it might not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I didn't lock it, it's gone.
Our social media is just going to become DZ's dash cam feed.
That's what my TikTok is.
Hey, can we get A1's dash cam feed too?
I don't see why not.
But yeah, so let's talk about them aliens. So
Tom was right.
Tom was right. But yeah, so since we've been gone, the U.S. has confirmed possession of extraterrestrial spacecraft and the confirmation of contact with non-human biologics was the specific nomenclature used in the court hearing.
Sorry, I just have a quick question. Since we're getting on to the fact that aliens do indeed exist, thank you, Blink. Thank you, Tom. Out of the five of us sat here, if any of us was going to be an alien, which one do you think it would be? Pat? Really?
Men in Black situation.
Sure, yeah.
It's specifically a men in white situation here. Because if we're just pointing odd one out, that's just kind of where I'm going.
Well, the men weren't in the title, aren't aliens, but okay.
We've known Pat for such a long time. You think Pat's
Exactly.
the alien? We've known each other for such a long time.
Okay. When Pat was a child, Pat was blonde.
He's still blonde.
That's
A little
not
bit.
blonde.
Yeah,
Pat
That's
just
not
doesn't spend
blonde.
as much time in the sun as he used to, and
I'm just
For good
saying.
reason.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Burn.
At some point,
because even
was
if
this man switched out
even
with an
if-
alien?
if I spend too much
I
time in the
wish.
sun, if I spend too much time in the sun, my hair goes blonde too.
it's a little, the blonde is there, but it's turning gray.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So real quick for a point of clarification that like I want to be Captain Buzzkill real quick so we can go into this. The person that brought the stuff up at the court case no longer works for the American government, and neither does his buddy that he's referring to throughout the court case.
Yeah, because obviously.
The American government never confirmed anything. But this dude is specifically referring to a bunch of information that the government will not confirm or deny is what I'm
So this
pretty
is a
sure.
All right,
whistleblower.
hold on.
It is
Yeah.
a whistleblower
Okay.
talking about his buddy.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's all well and good, but like, I will not confirm or deny the amount of shit that comes out of my ass when I have Taco Bell the night before. So
100%. Like, I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I just want to clarify that like the government did not confirm shit. They did question a whistleblower about what he was saying was happening, and as we know, anyone can work for the American government.
okay, but did you ever play?
in the military or whatever fashion.
We've seen our government. We know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all, did you ever play Mass Effect?
No, but I did play Destroy All Humans, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, could you think about it? They could just have Turians in Area 51, and we're just waiting on it. Oh, that's an alien. Thank you, A1.
Why did we go,
Have you guys
why
ever
did we
heard
go
the-
straight there?
Well, wait, no, no.
Why was it him?
Real
I
quick.
mean, I'm not confirming or denying any proof
Yeah.
of this being true.
Yeah.
I'm saying, why him first?
Are y'all familiar with the artist Grant McDonald?
I am not.
Probably most famous for making the song Ram Ranch.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
I'm familiar with Adam McDonald.
Yeah, no. This is 100% different.
Michael
this
McDonald.
man has a whole album dedicated to California Governor Gavin Newsom.
Oh, is
And-
it all hate?
It's not even yes, but no. Of
course
like,
it's hate.
how do I put this in a way
Just
that's
hearing the riff in my head right
do
now.
do 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 do. Okay, no, but like he has a whole album dedicated to Gavin Newsom that the Little Goth showed me, and the Little Goth's favorite song is literally entitled "Fuck Gavin Newsom," and it's a song about him Brokeback Mountaining Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, that's why I figured this was going.
I mean, you know Ram Ranch.
So
So
I was like on Ram Ranch.
did I tell you guys that I was at Lucky 13? And you know how they have the jukebox where you can pick songs?
Don't tell me.
Ram Ranch is
No
on
way.
the fucking jukebox. I swear to God, Ram Ranch is on the fucking jukebox.
What's Ram Ranch?
We out to play that shit.
Hey, one, pull that up, please.
What's Ram Ranch?
That's content.
Ram Ranch.
Here comes
is,
the DZ reacts to Ram Ranch segment.
Yeah, you can. You
Shouts
drop
out
a clip
Lil Goth.
here. They're not going to flag us for this. No one knows this song.
No, they can't hear it anyway. They're just hearing his reaction.
Yeah.
This is great.
This is truly the pinnacle of music.
Yeah. This is the music that plays while you're playing Mortal Kombat. just throw that out there. This is Americana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Americana, huh?
that's
that
Ram Ranch.
No, this
that's
song
part
is
one.
7 minutes long. And also, Grant McDonald is up to like Ram Ranch 700 and something now, I think. All in different styles of music.
It's just the same shit that he's saying, though.
Orgy in
Yeah.
the showers at Ram Ranch. Ramming cowboy butt.
And who is this dude?
This is so random.
He's some Canadian.
But he
makes it
has an
better.
album about hate.
Why does he hate Gavin Newsom?
I don't know. It just
That does make it
exists.
funnier that he's Canadian.
Look,
God.
It's like if DZ made an album about eating Justin Trudeau's ass. Like, that wouldn't make any sense.
look. All I'm saying
mean,
is, it
yeah.
would
We've
make
been to
more
Canada.
sense
Yeah.
for DZ to write an album about hating Gavin Newsom than this dude. But like, it is what it is. It exists. Thank you, A1.
Oh man. So this news comes on the heels of during the pandemic. They confirmed existence of UAPs as well, but people
Formerly known as UFOs.
yes, formerly known as UFOs. Ufologists in the comments sound off. Please don't actually. If you're an ufologist, don't.
Yeah, we don't want to hear from you.
Yeah, we don't want to be on that list. Though I'm interested. Yeah. So the government has confirmed that there are UAPs in the air. Unidentified aerial phenomenon for those unfamiliar. Currently how they class what was originally UFOs, unidentified flying objects. There's also confirmation of underwater vessels as well. Unidentified submersibles.
Wait, so the
mean-
Titan
that-
sub was an unidentified submersible?
it is
for
now.
sure
The
identified.
government knew about it for a while.
Hey, Mom, there's something in the bathroom.
They also, I was going to say, the guy was also talking about interdimensional beings as well.
Yes.
This is a new,
Yeah, I don't-
wrinkle. I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I didn't know about that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things he was talking about. And yeah.
How are we making contact with interdimensional?
He
beings?
was not allowed to extrapolate on what that could mean or what it does mean.
Okay. He just wanted to mention it.
Yes.
But yeah, it's very interesting how not to discredit this man's hard work and everything he's done for the government. hats off to you, Mr. Government Man, for letting us know about the aliens in our backyards. But yeah, it's really interesting how this came up during like the week of major news coverage of like the largest worker strike in like probably recent history in the US, at least. Specifically the US, because there's definitely been a lot of shit popping off in like France and other places.
He was a Navy fighter pilot. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Why do boatman got airplane?
Hey, you know.
What do you think they use the boats for? It's for holding their planes.
Oh my God.
Navy's even more useless than I thought.
Right?
Yeah. All they do is carry the planes.
Yeah.
Y'all, Leffen's a fucking alien.
Why?
You can't be good at Smash and be good at real fighting games.
Ooh, good point. That
maybe.
leads me to the next segment.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Who's an alien in plain sight? Who do we know, or who do we think is out there ETing it up?
All right. Number 1, Leffen. Big Leff.
Number 1 is
Wumbo
Leffen?
William.
Maybe.
After yesterday, Wumbo William, number 1. Number 2, Daddy Elon. Number 3.
You still view him as a father figure?
Ugh. I don't have father figures. My dad left when I was 4.
Oh.
So anyway, number 3, Jeff Bezos. And
Back that back up.
No.
Unpack that later.
number 4, the Zuck.
Zuck.
I think Zuck is a lizard, but maybe he's a space lizard.
Yeah, no, definitely Zuck and Elon Ma.
Elon Ma.
Definitely, that guy's way better than Elon Musk.
Elon Ma
guy's
is a
great.
real man.
Yeah.
But definitely Zuck and Elon, two different types of aliens. Zuck,
And that's why they're fighting?
Yeah, Zuck.
why they're-
Lizard,
Are we talking like the
lizard
different?
man alien?
Yeah.
But Elon Musk is the Men in Black alien.
So we're talking.
Yeah.
Face.
Wait, we're talking the difference between Turians and Solarians, right?
The fuck are you talking about?
I
this also
played
for-
Mass Effect.
I was going to ask, is this from Mass Effect?
Isn't that the game where you
Yeah.
fuck the aliens?
Hell yeah, you fuck the aliens. That's why I was asking if anybody else played it.
No, I wish I had now.
No, had
didn't
not
know.
played it.
Best RPG in 2007, baby.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty top notch.
I know our South African friend played it a bunch.
That
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah.
South African friend, if you're listening, please reach out.
Let us know if we can direct people to your Twitch.
Yay!
But yeah, like, do you guys like no shit, like legitimately think that there could be like people out there that are just like wearing the human skin?
Okay, Ham.
We saw last week on live TV an alien's meat suit fucking like pause.
Oh, right. Right.
When Yertle the turtle, Mitch McConnell fucking froze live on air. And they had to like push his reset button on
I was
his
gonna
back
say, yeah, his
when he
battery's
grabbed
just.
him.
What did you just do?
Oh no, A1, don't do. Oh.
The fucking dude from Hellboy, is that what that is?
Isn't
No,
that
that's
Pan's
from-
Labyrinth?
Labyrinth.
Yeah. He's got the eyeball
Same
hands.
shit.
So Mitch McConnell is Pan's Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Jesus.
In this one image we are seeing.
No.
yes.
Oh. This is why I don't go to nude beaches.
Yeah, everyone at the nude beach looks like Mitch McConnell.
Just to slowly watch that man melt over the last like 3 years has been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how Nancy Pelosi hasn't melted in like 50 years?
It's crazier how Dianne Feinstein is melting so much that she had to give away her power of attorney.
My God.
Really?
It's like
Okay,
her
I
daughter
know.
has her power of attorney now. So
I
she's
was
just
like, how are you able to
meat
do
puppet.
that? How are you able to fucking? You have to give up your power of attorney, but you can still sit in fucking Congress.
Yeah,
Yeah,
meat
that's
puppet.
Senate, wherever the fuck she is. I don't fucking know.
Meat puppet.
Okay, I think it was Family Guy that made a joke about this, but you guys know Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
You know he has a sister, right? Maggie Gyllenhaal, who's also a relatively famous actress.
Uh-huh.
I think Family Guy made a joke one time about how they were like, yeah, Maggie Gyllenhaal looks like a painting that's melting.
Damn.
I don't know what she looks like.
No, keep going. I'll
Good
pull it
luck
up.
spelling the last name.
Easy.
Gillen.
Yeah, if you get it right on the first try,
I don't think she.
she's fine.
Yeah, she looks
relatively
normal.
I think the top.
She looks close. She looks like what's her name? The one that does the voice for all those characters in the cartoons.
You know why I think they said that though?
Kristen Shaw.
No, I think I can explain, because when Batman Begins came out, Katie Holmes was playing Rachel, which was Batman's love interest, right? His childhood friend. And then between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, they dropped Katie Holmes and picked up Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh, I forgot that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's sitting there like, I love you, Bruce. And then she blows up because the Joker blows her up. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for 20-year-old movie.
Yeah.
It's not 20 years old, man. It's like fucking 18 years old, man. Anyway, back on the subject of aliens. Maggie Gyllenhaal might be an alien.
But that would mean Jake is also an alien.
Not necessarily. What if siblings don't have to be aliens together?
I think Jake is more likely an alien than Maggie.
100%.
Yeah.
110%. What if
seems weird.
every famous celebrity is an alien?
That'd be kind of tight.
Big if true.
Yeah. I'm
Think
down.
about it. Ryan Reynolds could 100% be an alien.
Yeah, sure.
You're
called
just saying
being Canadian.
that because he was Green Lantern.
No, if it was only based off Green
He just has
Lantern, I would say
Canadian
fuck that
charisma.
guy.
Think
Yeah.
about all the other charismatic Canadians.
Oh, you're saying it because he was Pikachu?
Moki?
Who's Moki?
God damn it. Pat, help.
Yeah. But he plays melee. It's I don't know if it's a great example.
I was thinking.
Moki could be an alien.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of like every fucking famous wrestler in the world.
Yeah, maybe.
Kenny Omega? Absolutely an alien.
Yeah.
Chris
100.
Jericho? 100% an alien. Chris Jericho's just been on Earth for way longer. That's why he made Fozzy. Think about it. Listen to Judas
He
and tell
tried
me
to-
that was not an alien's
tried
butt
to
rock
take-
band.
Yeah.
He tried to take the human experience and boil it down into an essence, and then you get Judas.
What have I become now that I've betrayed?
Oh man.
And think about it. He's got people at every single fucking sold out arena singing his theme song. Alien. Boom. Done. CM Punk's an alien too.
Is he from Canada?
No, he's from Chicago. Oh my God, the little goth is an alien.
What city is he from again?
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Chicago.
Shouts out Chicago if you're listening.
Yeah, Chicago, please reach out.
Chicago, if you're all aliens, please reach out.
But yeah, okay, so all jokes aside, aliens seem to exist by the U.S. court acknowledging them on record. We have contact with non-human biologics on record in the U.S. court, neither confirming nor denying if the information is true or not. That shit is on the record. But other things that should be on the record. Let's move into our next topic. What have you experienced? Not necessarily with the aliens, but like things you want to put on the record. Paranormal experiences, things that you can't quite explain. What have you been through?
I got
Cody.
this. So that door right there, where that leads to the bathroom in our studio, that's where my grandpa died. And I 100% saw my grandpa several times in our studio before my grandma died. But ever since my grandma passed, he ain't been here.
Interesting.
Paranormal as shit, right?
That is, yeah. That's you can't explain that.
And then we can talk about the Zach Bagans Museum, but that shit's a
Zach
paranormal.
Bacon's Museum.
The Haunted Museum in Vegas. I talked about this on the podcast.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, when I went to Vegas, I
I'm
went there.
ADHD as shit. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
I don't
a thing.
remember it either,
Yeah.
but I think we did talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, long story short, that place is haunted as fuck.
Okay. Yeah. I work at a location that is haunted, like some rooms.
Really? Shit.
What is it, a church?
Are you on like a Native American burial ground?
It all is.
Yeah.
It all
It's
is,
like
isn't it?
everywhere. This area.
But yeah. So my job site shares the area with the church. Yeah, a lot of weird shit, creepy sounds come out of that building. Pretty fucking weird. One of my coworkers has a story about the room she used to work in the building. There was a clipboard on the wall, and it would just like move on its own. like not anywhere near a window. There's no like air flowing in that room. Like it's fucking just weird shit. Some of my coworkers said sometimes they hear a little girl in the hallway in the second floor of the building. Like it's really trippy shit.
That's not okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything personally. Though a lot of my shit does go missing, but that might also just be attributed to the ADHD. But yeah.
So
very interesting.
y'all know that it used to be a Dole warehouse. It's on the west end of the island here in Alameda. They turned it into apartments. It's kind of over by where like the yachts are over there.
Yeah. That's right. The brick building
Yeah.
by Little John.
Exactly, right across the street from Little John.
That shit. Yeah.
My dad used to work security there way back in the day, and he swears that place is haunted. When he came to visit, when we went to Revolution, I drove by there a couple times, and he was like, "Why are you taking me by here? They're gonna fucking attach themselves to me. No, we can't go by here." Yeah, apparently that place is haunted as shit. Now it's apartments. So good luck to all the people living in there.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah. One time on Bay Farm, I was driving around with 4D and the Wizard. It's like 2 a.m. At this point, we're sober.
But not for long.
But no, like we saw a green light just kind of moving around. So we decided to follow it, and it like led us all the way up to like the Berkeley Hills, and it just kind of disappeared. So we went from Bay Farm
All
to
the way up.
Berkeley.
Okay, that is pretty far.
And then it just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
In like the
Was it just like in the sky? Was it like moving around?
Ham, I love you.
Was it Gatsby's light?
What is that?
Greg Gatsby, he's flashing the green light.
You didn't see it across the sound?
Yeah.
Never saw Gatsby. Nor did I pay
That's
attention
okay.
to the fucking book.
That's fine. We don't have to get into it.
But yeah, it doesn't move.
Okay. You just saw it in this. It was static.
Well, no,
in
the
sky.
Gatsby light doesn't move.
Yeah. I was just thinking of that's the only other green light I could think of.
Oh yeah, green light.
Yeah.
Like I just happened to look up just fucking paranormal. Like I googled green light paranormal, and it's like something some people see every once in a while. I don't know what the fuck it is. DZ, have you seen anything weird out there?
No. I worked at a movie theater. Everybody said that there was ghosts in the like projection room, but I never saw them. I had to go grab bags of popcorn from up there every once in a while. Never had anything. I'm personally of the belief that if you believe that shit, that like it is more likely to happen. That like you're more likely to see it or attribute something like that happening to seeing it. But it's just like I've never seen anything or experienced anything that was like out of the ordinary or like paranormal, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Pat, anything?
No,
anything
I've been looking too. I'm ready to be taken away. So if you're out there, please reach
Find
out.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Please
like
come take me.
there's that thing about like, yeah, if ghosts did exist and were some type of vengeful, and on top of that could interact with like the material world in some way, there'd be a lot of dead like colonizer people and or their families. I would
get that
say.
TikTok also?
Yeah, like I mean, it's valid though. Like
ghosts could be real, but if they are real, then they can't interact with humans. Because if they could, there'd be a lot less white people.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if
that's
they're
verbatim what they said in the TikTok.
what if their interaction with humans is a little bit more limited than what we anticipate?
And that's
'Cause
why
it could
it's
just
the
be as simple.
material.
It could be as simple as causing bad luck. You know, and I'm not somebody.
Not enough bad luck, man. There's too much.
Yeah.
There's too much
Probably not
not
enough.
bad luck going on with the people that probably could
DZ.
do some.
Look at the South. Compare it just comparatively to like.
But I'm not okay. I'm saying the vengeful. There's a lot.
How many people
That's a
in
loaded
our
statement.
area?
Yeah.
How many people in our area do you know that smoke meth and all that shit compared to the South?
I mean, there's some encampments over in Oakland.
No, I know that, but like,
I know one person in particular who did that in California and now does it also in the South. I don't know if that counts.
My thing is more like the like families of people that receive the like later benefits of enslaved people, Native Americans, people that were massacred. Like, I don't think the people that are suffering right now in the South are necessarily all the direct descendants of those people, but I think there's a mix of it, but there's also a lot of those direct descendants that are like other places that are like profiting still. We have a president whose family owned slaves, I'm pretty sure. So like, it's just like, I like to think that if ghosts were real, they could do something.
So
I just wish that was the case, I guess.
if we recall,
Ghosts, if you're listening to this, do something.
Yeah.
no,
Please reach out.
no.
I know. I want to talk to you.
Okay, next week on the pod, we get the fucking Ouija board, and
Luigi
we're gonna get the
board.
Luigi board out.
Someone break
but-
out the CRT TV. We're gonna fucking talk through the white noise.
We're gonna fucking.
yeah.
No, we're gonna play Melee.
We're gonna poltergeist this shit.
What's wrong with you?
We're going to challenge the ghost to melee.
They're here.
But-
and they're mating Fox.
Whoa, no, they're gonna main
Ghosts will
Luigi.
main Fox?
They're gonna main Luigi.
Yeah, because you talk to them on the Luigi board.
All they're gonna say is "Wahoo!" Yeah.
Yeah.
You only get hit with rocket uppers.
Yeah. That's all they do.
That's how you know you're playing a ghost.
Just 100% hit rate for the rocket upper. That's crazy.
Yeah. I went on the
Let's get it.
the Hornet once, which is supposedly haunted,
Yo,
and as specifically as like a part of a paranormal investigation for a college video production class I was doing, and we were going to make a video about it, and that shit was boring.
Hell yeah.
okay, so I went on the Hornet once upon a time, but it was literally it was for when it was Halloween, so they do the haunted Hornet.
Yeah.
It was still boring, but
That
like
sounds-
the haunted aspect of it was pretty fucking
I think
cool.
it was probably more fun than what I did.
And that one kid disappeared, and you haven't seen him since high school, you know?
No, this was when I worked at the restaurant back in the day.
gotcha.
No one disappeared, but Yams can actually attest to this because he was there too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you want to put in your testimony right here.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a good place to take a break. We'll
Street
be
Fighter
back
6, baby.
Be back in a minute.
Hey, comrades. Welcome back to Rabble. Shout outs to Machine Gun Kelly for inventing pop punk. Just kidding. Shout outs to Angry Bird for winning Evo with Ken. Moving on.
Shouts out Ken.
Deadass shouts out Ken.
It's Ken Summer. It's real Ken Summer. Like that's,
Yeah.
that's
It's okay. We're still in season 1 of Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Once we get to season 2, the nerfs will start rolling in.
yeah, no, easy.
Yeah.
Once they drop the fucking poison character, it's
Do you think that's going to be Aki?
Yeah,
Aki will be a poison character.
Okay, well,
yeah.
No, great. So
She's
we're going to
next
get
up.
Fong Part 2.
But until then, it's Hot Can Summer.
Hey, so you know what my
And
favorite...
he's on fire.
Yeah, that's right.
Shut the fuck up.
He is Kenneth.
Whoa. Pat, you really just touched my soul.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Barbie yet, but
Yeah,
my girlfriend and I
you
are
know.
planning on seeing it.
Ken
And
enough
I'm
to have
100
2 in top 5 at Evo 23.
Yes.
I'm 100% going to go to the Barbie movie, and every
Yeah.
time Ken shows up on screen, I'm just going to turn to her and go, literally me.
And then you can go, sure you can.
Hadouken!
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what my poison is?
Yeah.
TikTok girl dinner.
Well, why is that poison? This is life. You don't
Because
like girl dinner?
Okay, hang on, I'm getting there.
Sorry.
Chill.
Oh, I see. See, your girl dinner is poison.
Exactly, because
Got
Let him
it.
cook.
I'm going to eat, thank you. Eat grapes and cheese and salami for dinner? Nah, man. I'm going to have a Domino's pizza stashed in my bed that's been there for 4 days. I'm going to dip that in some ranch sauce. And
I know you're fucking. You're fucking lying because you don't.
I am-
You don't eat ranch.
I am fucking lying because fuck ranch, but boy dinner. Let's go.
Yeah. So, listeners, I'm sure if you have discovered our podcast at some point, you are to some degree chronically online. You probably have a TikTok. Somehow have seen girl dinner. This is probably one of my favorite.
I have an interjection. I'm sorry. you may have discovered our pod. You may have a TikTok. I just want to state for the record, I still don't have a TikTok.
Okay.
Me either. And I haven't discovered our podcast. So
Bingo.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Follow us on TikTok at Common Rail Pod. So one of the
We're
trends
actually
right
on
now,
TikTok, aren't we?
We are.
Shit.
Yeah, one of the current trends, it's already kind of like on the tail end of the trend because it kind of really picked up last week when I wrote this script. But script is a very loose term.
Bullshit. No, everything I've said this podcast is something you wrote for me, Ham.
Oh my
this whole
god.
show is scripted. Sorry to break the illusion.
We're breaking kayfabe.
But yeah, fucking girl dinner. So yeah, if you haven't seen girl dinner, take a second, Google girl dinner, and just think about how that shit has like evolved or like devolved, depending on how you fucking get memeified. The memification of girl dinner. First, it was actual women talking about like just the like meals that they have, and then it slowly turned into a fucking meme where people would just start posting the unhinged shit that they eat for dinner on the reg.
Isn't that kind of how it always goes with memes, though?
Absolutely, yeah, and that's why I love girl dinner, because it started off like wholesome and cute, and then now it's a fucking boy dinner.
See, I miss the age of grimace shakes where it went 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
Yeah, like there's a little more subtlety with boy dinner. Like just listen to that music. It's sung to the melody of Moon River.
Turn around, bright eyes.
That's not Moon River.
Shut up.
But yeah, boy dinner. Something I did. Like I know we're not a food podcast.
I disagree, but
We're a fighting games podcast. What are you talking about?
But yeah, boy dinner can be anything from like Hoodie said, just ripping a slice of pizza out of your mattress to just
Don't say you won't.
A fucking Miller High Life that you cooked up on a nice hot day.
that's my favorite.
Do you guys remember Natty Ice?
I do.
Yeah.
Was talking ice in the boys?
Yeah.
But yeah, so like
Is
what
that boy dinner getting iced?
Ayo.
Surprise dinner.
but yeah, what
Blue
is
Chew, if you're listening, please reach out.
boy dinner? Just a handful of blue chew. As I like to call it, dickerette.
I'm always hard.
That's my secret, Cap.
What I appreciate about the girl dinner, boy dinner trend is that it's basically food that you don't have to cook or really prepare at all. And as a lazy asshole, I can get behind that.
Pat,
Yeah.
you're not an asshole. I love you.
I'm okay. Thank you. Well, I'm lazy. That's what we're talking about.
We're
right
all
now.
lazy at this table.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
But
real
We
talk.
don't even hit record ourselves.
That's true.
Yeah, no. Shout outs to A1 for hitting record for us. But real talk, girl dinner is like what I eat for lunch at work because we have a little kiosk upstairs, and I will dead ass get those little like salami and cheese packets and just nom that shit because saying I have to, I want to smoke on my lunch because I only get 30 minutes. So I need to spend 5 minutes eating and 25 minutes smoking.
Do you smoke cigarettes still at all, or just?
Hell no.
25 minutes smoking?
Have you not seen me puffing this motherfucker the entire time we've been on air?
I know you told us before that you want a slow, painful death.
Is there
but
a
come
nicotine
on.
content on those ones? The ones you get, or like?
I don't know what the nicotine content is, but there's 100%. I'm cripplingly addicted to nicotine.
yeah,
I'm trying to stop, but
That's just hard.
You know as well as I do. It's
No, that-
hard
that-
shit.
that
And
took-
I don't smoke weed anymore,
that
so I
took-
can't have that.
That took literal anxiety attacks and like damn near feeling like dying for me to even come close to quitting.
Okay,
Let have I introduced you to the organic herbal alternative?
stop. Wait. Let me
cigarettes.
just kind of like
The
offer
digital.
a little bit of context to why. I work in tires. The general public does not understand how tires work at all. Excuse me.
Big rubber circle go vroom.
So just today, I had a guy with a fucking old ass like Chrysler Town and Country, right? Mm-hmm. The rims have chrome finish on them. Over time, chrome flakes. It rusts, it degrades, which can cause leaks in your tires. There's nothing wrong with your tire. There's a problem with your rims. The finish is like all corroded and shit. And this guy brought his shit in like fucking half a year ago. And I checked all of that. I looked at all the notes we left for it, which was the equivalent of, hey, we looked at your rim. There's nothing wrong with your tire, but your rim is corroded as shit, which is probably what's causing your leak. We put some sealant on it, but that's a temporary fix. You need a new rim. I tell him this shit. He goes, no. I know how this works. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, how long have you worked in tires? I've never worked with tires in my life. And I'm sitting here like, okay, exactly. So you have no idea what you're talking about. You have no expertise in the field. I've been doing this shit for 6 fucking years. 6 years too long. And yeah, I clearly don't know what I'm fucking talking about compared to someone who doesn't know shit.
Hey,
right?
I've played Mario Kart for 20 years. I think you need to sit down.
Shut up. God, I'm saying shut up so much on this podcast.
Going on the sound,
I love you
that's
guys.
going on the soundboard.
Which one? The shut up?
Shut up. Yeah.
But my point being is like, for him, you've been to the doctor.
At all.
You've been to the doctor, period.
Look, no, I'm just saying more often than I think the three of us have, just because of your ankle.
I'll say yes. I'm the only one of us held together by
you
metal
sit-
as a medical necessity.
Do you sit there and go, no, you're fucking wrong. My ankle's fine. When the doctor tells you, yeah, your ankle's fucked.
No, I'm trying to be a ballerina, and I know the work I have to put. Ballerina? Ballerine? I don't know what the gender neutral term for ballerina is. Ballerinix.
Love it.
But anyway, yeah, like I was trying to get into, literally right before I broke it, I was trying to get into gymnast shit. And
We out?
I was talking to I really fucking wish. I was talking to my physical therapist, and like I was not gonna fucking tell her that she's wrong. Like, she went to fucking school. She's a literal doctor. Like, I will not take medical advice from YouTube.
So
That's probably a good blanket.
just completely, just purely based off of that statement alone. Look, believe it or not, yeah, I fucking went to school for tires. It fucking exists. Okay, I didn't go to fucking college. I don't have a degree in tires, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know how to diagnose
you
these
have
problems.
a certificate somewhere in tires, right?
From the
I
Michelin
do.
yeah,
Academy.
you have it.
It's not from the Michelin Academy. I do have a certificate from Michelin though.
It is
Okay.
the equivalent
That's-
of a
It's purely for their products.
of a degree
Firestone
in
Academy?
tires. It's fine.
So I went to this thing called TIA, which is more or less the I don't know what the actual acronym is, but I always call it the Tire Institute of America.
That sounds sick. Let's go with that.
No, seriously, I went to a fucking week-long shit about this, so I know what I'm doing, and it just gets my goat every time. I'm just like, yeah, so here's the issue, and they're like, no, I know how these things work, and it's like, when's the last time you fucking filled the air in your tires? I don't know, a year ago? No shit, your fucking tires are low.
The only thing he knew is if he complained hard enough, Costco would cover something.
Damn.
I swear to God, I'm gonna get fired because I'm gonna choke someone out. Anyway,
You heard it here first, guys.
no. So when Hoodie's broadcasting from fucking Santa Rita, it's because I choked out a fucking member at Costco. Swear to God. Anyway, let's move on from the work talk because I'm not.
You're getting
Yeah.
heated. So needless to say,
Girl dinner.
Hoodie's
Let's-
boy dinner is an entire
Anger
elf
and
bar,
nicotine.
Yeah.
an entire elf bar, and snacks from the concession stand.
Ham, how many shots of Dusty have I had so far? About 4.
With your pours about 4.
Thank you,
Dussy.
Dusty.
It's the Dussy.
I'm about to be bouncing out of that bussy. No, okay. No, let's get back to it.
That Dussy. Yeah. What is your unhinged nightly snack?
Dusty.
Snack.
Maybe nightly might be too frequent, but like, what is, like, if there's one thing in your head that you can think of, where you're just like,
Ooh, me.
this is fucked up. I'm doing this though.
Me.
Yeah.
Me. I got a tray of brownies in the fridge.
In the fridge? You refrigerate your brownies?
You don't? I want to keep them as good as long as possible.
Okay.
No, but my girlfriend brought cajeta back from Mexico.
Cajeta?
So, thank you. My accent sucks. I told you. I mentioned this on
Is
the
it
podcast.
a goat or cow?
I'm not 100% sure. I think it's cow
Okay.
based
'cause
on the consistency. But
just goat caramel is so fucking good. It's probably my favorite
look,
candy
That sounds
adjacent.
good.
I love that you know this because she said, Ham will know this. She was 100% positive. She brought back like fucking like 10 things of cajeta. And it was amazing. I have a little bit in the fridge. I put that on my brownie at night, and that's my boy dinner.
Beautiful.
And I'm lactose intolerant, so
yeah,
but just
love it.
absolutely fucking excellent. Pair it with literally anything.
Elf Bar in this case.
Fucking let's go.
Elf Bar, if you're listening.
Yeah.
No, seriously, Elf Bar, if you're listening, sponsor me because I have a crippling nicotine addiction and I need this shit.
For me, I think, I don't know, like a week or two ago, I just bought like a bulk package of fucking beef sticks.
Slim Jims?
Yeah, but they're Tillamook.
I would say Tillamook
Oh,
or
nice.
Old Smoky.
Do you get the ones that have the cheese with them or just
No, this is just like a bulk package of them. I just, honestly, it's a great fucking quick snack that like curbs my desire to eat some other bullshit. Because it's like, if I don't eat that, it's going to be a bowl of cereal. Because
There's nothing wrong with that.
if one turns to two, yes, there is. But and if it's like 10 o'clock at night, I'd rather eat one beef stick than a bowl of cereal.
That's okay. No matter which way you look at that, that's unhealthy.
So
You know,
your boy dinner is stizzy, a beef stick, and a hit off the lung lamp.
and a cup of water.
Okay, look, I'm
I
just
think that
Healthy,
qualifies.
healthy.
Yeah.
after having gotten back into my workout and like, okay, God, I don't want to be the fucking fitness guy, but DZ, you're way bigger than me. That is not sustenance.
Oh no, that's not dinner. Like that's not. So my thought of that is if it's like anything past 8 or 9 o'clock and you're gonna fucking eat something, because like realistically, I've gotten away from doing anything like that. I eat a full lunch and a full dinner every day at this point. It's mostly Trader Joe's shit, like frozen Trader Joe's shit, because it's simple as fuck. And you can't have frozen Trader Joe's food rot in your fridge. It's almost impossible.
Okay, so just that right there tells me what I need to know. You eat a full lunch and my bad. A full breakfast and a full lunch.
No, full lunch, full dinner, breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Breakfast is a myth.
Well, so I don't eat breakfast. I usually don't eat lunch at all. So dinner is literally my sustenance
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
day. So
Yeah, I have to eat something in the car or like while working midday, or else I'm gonna fucking end up buying Chick-fil-A.
what's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
Once a month, I think is okay. Yeah.
Once a month, motherfucker. You should be eating that shit once a week. You drive so much.
I was eating that shit multiple times a week, and that was the problem.
Okay, there you go.
That was a problem.
Shit, I wish I could eat Chick-fil-A multiple times a week.
You don't drive by one at all.
No, because the nearest Chick-fil-A
Emeryville.
is like no, not Emeryville, because I go to Hayward for work.
So
So
you could go to Pleasanton.
no, fuck Pleasanton. I go to fucking Fremont.
Ew.
Yeah, I agree, but like
You're better off going to Pleasanton.
that's out of the way.
So is Fremont. Fremont means traffic.
Okay, but Fremont is like 2 exits down from where I work, dude.
Okay, gotcha. You're that close to it. In my head, Oakland to Fremont is hell every time I go, regardless of the time.
Dude, Oakland to Hayward is every time I go.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
but I still won't work at the San Leandro Costco because
That's terrible.
And let's put this on the record. Hashtag San Leandro Costco parking lot sucks ass. Ham,
it
hit
does.
me.
That's not even a hot take. That's just like
It wasn't supposed to be a hot take, dude.
like that's a truer statement than someone needing to plug back in Mitch McConnell. Like, yeah, fuck San Leandro Costco.
Mitch McConnell looks like a dude whose fucking controller died in the middle of a match.
Speaking of Evo Grand Finals and fucking
Oh, the
Ben
pause.
Arkin's goes out,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be a round loss according to the rules.
No,
but
no,
they
no.
played it out.
played it
But
out.
Angry Bird said, no. We play it out. That's a real competitor right there.
Some real shit.
That's real FGC.
Every single topic we've talked about, we've been able to tie back into Evo.
Look, I'm just being honest. He knew that he was playing Ken, so he's like, I fucking got this.
I'm gonna win anyway.
What 55-year-old canned food? A1, are you this debauched? That we're watching 55-year-old canned food openings? Okay, dead ass. Look.
What happened just now? Why did they show an old can of corn and just cut to
Yo,
Elon
you
Musk?
guys want to look in the spice cabinet? Because there's spices that expired before I was born.
That's crazy.
That means there's spices that expired before most of us were born.
When I was at my grandma's house on the island, in her fridge, she moved 3 times and she still had shit in her fridge that expired
Potatoes.
in 1980 and in
Sounds about right.
1990. And I was just like, how the fuck is that even possible?
All I want to say about this is, Grandma, if you're listening, shouts out. I love you.
Please reach out.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
We'll have
spirits
the
and
Luigi board
shit, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, seriously,
Yeah,
this
those
is
are-
fucked. Like, A1,
Yeah, so
God damn it.
clearly A1's A1's boy dinner is
55-year-old canned foods.
those beans look. Oh, that's green. That's green.
Dude, no. No.
Okay.
Look at the fucking
I was,
rim of the can.
I was on board, and then and then I wasn't.
Yeah.
A1,
Yeah,
can you
Pat.
confirm or deny that this is your boy dinner?
Okay. I'm glad we got that on record.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, can I ask you one more question? I know that at one point, I think both you and I were kind of on the Hungry Man dinner.
I have not
thing.
had a Hungry Man.
How do you
dinner
feel
in
about that
10
now?
years.
10 years?
Good answer.
Wait, are
I
you
guess this
serious?
is growing up.
Yeah.
Really? I thought we were on that. I thought we were kind of on that.
were.
Like,
10 years ago.
It's been that long.
Hoodie's like, I got him in the fridge right now.
I don't, but I have that Costco lasagna in the fridge. That shit's actually pretty good. Let's be real. Costco,
hey,
if you're listening, don't reach out. I don't want to hear from you ever again.
That's not a Hungry
Costco,
Man
if you're
dinner,
listening,
So
cease and desist.
Yeah.
You're a Hungry Man dinner.
Costco, if you're listening.
Hey yo,
Yo, pause.
but yeah, Pat.
Yeah.
What is your boy dinner?
I've been eating pretty normal recently. I know. Back in the day, the thing I used to do is when there was just like no food in the house, I would like just scrounge up like cheese and crackers, and then I would just get any mustard we had. And my dad's a fucking mustard head, so we always had a variety, and I
Yes.
just slather that shit.
So you
my own-
charcuterie.
make my own little shitty homemade charcuterie. That was kind of it.
The Munchable.
Homemade Munchables, Kid Cuisine brownie. Oh, throw the rest of that shit away. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, the
The
brownie. Yeah. Hoodie.
All right, so this isn't really a boy dinner thing, but just because you said scrounge,
Yeah.
and in a way it's a boy dinner, but y'all remember table scraps?
What are you talking about?
No.
My memory.
All right. Yeah,
It sounds like repressed
gladly.
trauma.
So
it is when you get lucky that it didn't fall on the carpet.
no, what? No, not at all. A1 remembers table scraps. Okay, so table scraps was like when you were fiending for some weed.
Oh, yeah.
And you just
Okay.
found whatever the fuck you could, carpet,
Yeah.
table, whatever
It's
it might
not
be,
always on the table.
just to make a ball. No,
It's
absolutely
usually
not.
on the floor, actually.
That was a boy dinner right there.
That is a
I
true boy
swear.
dinner.
This reminds me of the wizard and his paperclip.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
That sounds
scraping the
about right.
resin off the inside of the bowl and using that later.
Hey, look.
If you've smoked weed for any period of time longer than fucking 60 days, you've scraped resin out of a pipe more than likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we
Okay.
call it, the wizard paperclip.
Yeah.
Now, if we're getting back on subject, boy dinner, fucking
boy dinner?
Wingstop brownies, bud.
Yeah, the
Honorable
Wingstop
mention,
burgers.
that girl that drank the alcohol the beer out of my carpet.
Oh gosh, she sucked it out of the
She
carpet.
sucked it out.
I remember that. She was like, no, it's good. I got it, and just like,
Did she
on
not
the
want
carpet.
to waste it?
No, this
We're
was
talking about this off air. We're talking about wait.
this was the fucked up part. This is post semi-failed potty training with a dog.
No.
100%.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. No, it's funny that you bring that up because the last time I remember table scraps was like while the dog was living at the house.
Oh, this was dog fur. It was definitely weed and dog fur.
Look, okay, I'm not going to throw anybody by alias under
Smoke
the bus, so I'm
responsibly,
just going to
listeners.
take full responsibility for this. But myself and at least 2 other people associated with the podcast were like, okay, we don't have shit to smoke, so we were like just fucking scrounging shit out of the carpet, and 100% Papa was living there at the time, so we fucking definitely smoked dog hair.
Definitely smoked dog hair. Yeah,
It is what it is, but like,
it was a different time.
hey man, I was high.
That's
Now-
not what
now
they mean
it
by
still
hair of the
works.
dog, man. That's not the same thing.
Now that weed is so much more legal than it was back then, it's like I don't know that I care about. I've dropped a bunch of weed on my carpet, and I'm just like, fuck it, whatever.
Yo,
I'll just go get some more.
DZ, you know what's funny? Once upon a time, I took the 51A over to basically Jack London Square so I could go to Organic Can, right? And I had my backpack and shit on me. And some fucking hoodlums like knocked me over, kicked me around. They didn't take my phone, they didn't take my wallet. I think they just wanted to beat the shit out of someone. And I had fucking like maybe like a half a weed in my backpack, and I'm like, why the
Half a
fuck are-
weed?
He knows what I mean.
Like a half
Half-ounce.
ounce.
Yeah. I
Half a
just
weed.
dropped a shitload of money on weed or Organic Can, and they didn't even
As
fucking
you used to, too.
They didn't even fucking steal my weed. I'm just like, why? I'm like, if you're gonna beat the shit out of me, at least fucking steal my weed.
What you didn't know
When
is
did this
that was the
happen?
beginning of the hate crimes that began in Chinatown.
It's not even, no, I don't even think it was that. I swear to God, it was some fucking 15-year-olds. I was literally walking back to the bus stop, and they just knocked me upside the back of the head while I was walking. They didn't steal any of my shit. I think they literally just wanted to kick someone around, and I was like,
Fucked up.
Because look, at the time I was very much a grown adult, so I'm like, if I fucking try to beat the shit out of some kids, it's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. So
Yeah.
like, I just want to go home and smoke my weed, which is exactly what I fucking did.
At least you still could after
Yeah.
that because they didn't steal it.
But that's also why I don't go to Jack London Square anymore, because I'm like, what fucking children are gonna try to beat me up today?
I think it's Have a Heart now. There's a new dispensary there.
I know Have a Heart is Organic Can gone?
Yeah.
No, it's on.
It's over on Telegraph. That's right.
moved-
That's
okay.
right.
Is there,
in between
it
Oakland and
was
Berkeley.
gone for a while, and then they reopened.
Yeah.
so it's Have a Heart now over at 8th?
Have a Heart is that storefront now, yeah. But Oakland Organics is on Telegraph now.
It looks like an Apple store for weed stuff. So.
Have a Heart.
Hey, you know what's
I haven't
funny?
been inside yet.
I haven't smoked for a long ass time, and once, maybe like a couple, no, not even a couple of years ago, because it was pre-COVID, so maybe like 2019. A1 and I went to Blunts and More over by the Oakland Coliseum.
I still think that's the most outrageous fucking name for a dispensary.
Great.
No, like I just remember walking in because it's been, it had been a long time even then since I had smoked. And I remember walking in there, I'm like, this is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And-
it's a crazy looking inside for where it's at.
No, I mean, even the whole thing, because like my understanding is that clubs nowadays are just, like Ham said, kind of like Apple stores for weed. And I think that's fucking great, man. I don't smoke anymore, but I'm kind of upset that I don't, just on account of I'm missing out on that.
It feels so much more like, I don't want to say sterilized, but like it doesn't feel sketchy.
It feels legitimate.
It's not, it's
Yeah.
not like, I mean, not to say that it couldn't happen, but it doesn't feel like back when we used to go to the Robot Club, like you just know that there's a chance that somebody could end this club while you're there because it had been ended at some point, a day after we left or a day after we went there or whatever. And then like it closed down and the cops raided it and like kicked everybody out and took all their shit. And it's like, oh, okay, well, cool. Now it's like, it feels like I just walked into a CVS.
Yeah, you don't have to go on a mission anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't feel as sketchy. The tax prices definitely fucking suck.
Oh, that's a
But
whole other story.
I just go to Sacramento at this point because they always have like better prices if I'm working out there.
Look, I mean,
Like the Stizzy Pods, $40 out the door. It's like 50 fucking bucks, 51 before tax out here.
one thing I miss is I think we did kind of like 1, maybe 2 group Tahoe trips, but I remember during the winter, there was one year where A1 and I went up to Tahoe together, and just like a day trip. And then we drove into Nevada, and I just found literally every fucking vape you could want on the market, and I was like, this sucks.
Nicotine vapes?
Yeah, Elf bars. At the time, it was Juul pods.
This is when California was outlawing all of the flavored ones or whatever.
Yeah, because
The first time around.
we went to a smoke shop up in Tahoe, and I was like, "Hey, you guys got any Juul pods?" And they're like, "No, but if you drive like
5 minutes that direction.
literally like 10 minutes that way, you can get whatever you want." So I made A1 take me over there, and I got mint pods, mango pods.
And then you trafficked them back to
I was
California.
gonna say, you understand that is like
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And you just fucking smoked them all in the parking lot outside of it.
He'll attest to that. I chain smoked the shit out of
that's
it.
boy dinner.
Yeah.
Boy dinner is nicotine. I dead ass have 2 more Elf bars in my car right now. So
Is that you can't get those anymore right now or what? What's the? It's like
I am not going to talk about it on air. So we'll talk about it later.
No, I mean, but you clearly bought those before any bans went into effect, so you're just holding on to old inventory. I'm just wondering.
No, I keep buying them.
Well, I mean, okay,
Allegedly.
well, that's the part you didn't have to talk about on air. What I was saying,
I'm not going to talk about where I buy them.
You can't buy them at a store anymore. Is that the thing?
Well, California's banned them, but
Completely. That's what I was wondering. 'Cause I
Okay,
haven't-
without naming and shaming, there's like at least 15 different smoke shops I can think of where I can
don't-
just roll up.
I don't care about that. I'm just wondering. I was just wondering, like, it is illegal to sell them and not to have them, but to buy them or something like that.
Oh, look, I'm not going to say I stayed 100% on top of the law, but I'm pretty, to my knowledge, I can't get these in California anymore.
Okay,
but I
that's
still
what I was
do.
wondering. Yeah. Gotcha. No, because I know a lot
we
of
got
people
real.
get 'em.
We got real.
Worst
outlaw
case
country
scenario.
here.
Hey, worst case scenario, I'm going to send him to my dad's house because he lives in Nevada, and I'll just go fucking pick him up on a weekend or something.
and smoke them all there in the parking lot.
Probably.
Yeah.
Crippling nicotine addiction. Listeners, if you're listening, don't fucking start smoking. It's bad for you. And there's the preachy shit for the pod.
Just
Bingo.
have it.
Just
you
have
made
an
it sound so
NDE.
good though.
Yeah.
Just have an NDE and then you'll be fine.
You look so fucking cool right now. How could you tell them not to do that?
Yeah, if you're gonna start smoking, at least just smoke
Excuse me?
cigarettes. No, this vaping bullshit.
Shut the fuck up. I don't know what to do.
Just move out of the way.
But yeah, this all started from how did we fucking get here from girl dinner?
Well, we figured out boy dinner.
Eat the elf bar.
You took a big bite out of the Elf bar
Yeah.
and just let the juices drip down your chin.
But yeah,
Hi, honey.
girl dinner started normal. It turned into boy dinner, but I never even got to talk about non-binary dinner.
Yeah.
Well,
Ham, hit us with the non-binary dinner, please.
I was gonna say, so on TikTok, non-binary dinner, I've only seen like 2 or 3, but it's always some motherfucker with like a bowl of like tools and like pouring ketchup on them.
Nuts and bolts.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I didn't interject. My Elf bar just ran out of battery.
No.
Does that mean it's dead?
No, I just need to recharge
You
it.
can charge it. Okay.
Does anybody have a USB-C?
Not on me.
All right, Ham, I'm sorry.
this devolved so hard, but yeah, when I think of boy dinner / NB dinner, I think a lot about all of the meals I had when I was working at the bookstore, because I was like working at a convenience store and like I wasn't gonna go to the cafeteria every day
So
to
you're
go buy
just-
food.
Was it monsters and beef sticks?
Yeah. So
gotta
like
be-
That
sometimes
sounds like
there was
work lunch.
Yeah.
Sometimes there was the beef sticks with the little cheese. One time I was eating a fucking bag of mini Oreos.
There you go.
And I just poured like a milk or whatever, the fucking Yoo-hoo, whatever the fuck we
Cereal.
had.
That's
So
gross.
to me, that was like cereal.
You had to say Yoo-hoo. That's water.
That's all we had.
Yoo-hoo!
That's just
It's a
milk.
convenience
That's cereal with
store that
water.
sells college books. But yeah, it's the chocolate water.
Yoo-hoo's good. I can't say that making it into cereal. That's the
Wait.
that's the-
It's like oat
No.
milk. It's the same
No.
consistency as fucking oat milk.
That's
Yoo-hoo
what
is
you're
shit.
fucking with. I don't fuck with that kind of oat milk.
Anyway.
Yoo-hoo is
Anyway.
not chocolate milk.
Yeah. I
Fuck
had
off.
poured the
Yoo-hoo is
fucking-
shit.
It's not chocolate milk.
It's not. It's shit.
It's water.
I'd poured the I'd get like a little ramekin and then just have the fucking Oreo, like mini Oreos with the Yoo-hoo. And then one time my boss walked in the room and he was like, are you okay? Like, is everything fine at home? And I was just like,
No.
like literally just like in the middle of like shoveling the shit into my mouth. And I'm just like, everything's fine. And he was like, okay, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
And then like just close the room to the break room. And I was just like, what the fuck just happened?
I would rather drink Yakult.
So before
Oh, I would too.
before Hoodie loses it from the lack of nicotine, I think we can.
Yeah, we can call
Wrap
it.
it up.
Wait, was that our last topic?
It's been an hour and a half.
We're at
Yeah,
time.
no, but no. Wait. I'm having fun.
Tune in next week, comrades.
Wait. We promised a canned food tier list, and we missed a week. So I'm not saying we do
can
it
get
right
to
now.
It can
Yeah,
wait.
Okay, but I just want to state for the record, Vienna sausage is ass.
And on
Okay.
the
done.
bottom of the list.
Tune in next week, comrades, where Hoodie plays Melee with a ghost.
And we make
I'm
sure.
not gonna play Melee. I'm gonna play Street Fighter 6. I don't even fucking play Melee anymore.
And then we'll make sure his Escobar is fully charged.
Thank you.
So until next time, I'm DZ.
I'm Pat.
I'm Ham.
I'm Hoodie, and I have a crippling nicotine addiction.
Follow us on all of the socials: Insta, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, at Common Rebel Pod.
I think Google Podcasts too, right?
At Common Rebel Pod.
If you're going to be addicted to anything, it might as well be social media.
At Common Rebel Pod.
Love you.
Welcome, comrades, to the fuck.
Comrades.
I keep trying to say podcast.
Yeah.